We have all been there. You are building a presentation and you need a flowchart. So you open your slides, drag out a rectangle, type some text, drag out an arrow, and 20 minutes later you are still fighting with alignment tools just to make 3 shapes look decent. That manual design friction is a massive time sink. But today, we are going to fix it using Napkin AI. It is a tool designed to do exactly one thing: convert your text into structured graphics in about 10 seconds. Instead of staring at a wall of dense text, you can instantly generate flowcharts, mind maps, timelines, and organizational charts, making your data readable. To get started, you only need 3 things: a web browser, a Google account for login, and your raw text. Shifting the bulk of that formatting labor to the AI changes how you work. You stop acting like a manual pixel pusher, allowing you to focus your energy on the actual logic of your content. Step 1 is getting into the platform. Navigate to Napkin.ai and use the Google single sign-on option. There is no lengthy registration or complex onboarding flow to slow you down. Once you are in, you land on a clean, minimalist digital workspace. Right in the center, you will see your primary target, the Create My First Napkin button. Click that to start your project. Now you are on the New Project screen, and you have 2 distinct pathways for getting your content into the system. The first is the generative pathway. Type a prompt like "best practices for writing a metaphor," and the AI drafts the foundational text for you. The second is the manual pathway, where you simply paste in text you have already written. If you are doing professional work, this is usually the route you want, because it gives you maximum control over the facts. So take a multi-paragraph business process or report you have already drafted, and just paste it directly into the blank editor canvas. Bringing your own text is crucial here. It ensures that the visuals the AI is about to build are grounded in your actual business logic, avoiding the risk of algorithmic hallucinations. Now that your text is in the system, you have to tell the tool exactly which part needs a visual counterpart. You must target a specific paragraph to trigger the engine. Hover your cursor over the left margin next to your target paragraph. When you do, a blue lightning bolt icon appears directly beside the text. Click that lightning bolt. This opens the AI generation menu. The system will present you with structural categories based on your text. You will see options to build mind maps, step-by-step processes, timelines, or comparison charts. Select a category and the AI renders it. The graphic self-assembles below your paragraph. Napkin offers layout variations of that same data, shifting from a radial mind map to a top-down flowchart to find the structure fitting your logic. This instant rendering moves you away from the role of graphic designer and into the role of creative director, where your main task is simply choosing the most logical layout. That first generated graphic serves as an editable starting point, not a locked final image. You can click on any individual icon within the diagram. This opens a swap menu, allowing you to replace it with a symbol that better matches your specific concept. From here, you can standardize the design. You can modify the typography to match your style and adjust the color scheme of the text and shapes. If you are using the free tier, you will hit a friction point here. You cannot save a persistent brand color palette. Every time you start a new graphic, you have to pick the colors again. The workaround is simple. Keep your brand's hex codes in a separate reference document so you can quickly copy and paste them into the color picker. You should also note that automatic canvas resizing can be clunky and unreliable. It doesn't always scale the elements perfectly on the first try. To fix this, you can manually drag specific elements closer together and use the zoom function on your browser to achieve a tighter layout fit. Anticipating these minor system constraints prevents frustration. By managing the colors and layout yourself, you ensure the tool remains a time saver. Step 3 is preparing your work for the real world. Once your customized graphic is ready, head to the export menu. You have several format options. On the free plan, you will primarily rely on exporting as a standard PNG image or a PDF document. On the free tier, your final exported graphic will include a small Napkin AI watermark in the corner. If you are doing client-facing work and need a completely clean document, you will need to upgrade to a paid plan. You also have to manage a weekly limit of 500 AI credits. Because generating visuals burns through these credits, you should be selective about which paragraphs you choose to visualize. If you manage those credits strategically, focusing on your most complex concepts, the free tier is a highly viable way to build high-impact presentations every week, Once that file is downloaded, it is ready for deployment. You can drop it straight into your existing workflow without any further reformatting. This is where the graphic goes to work. You can embed it in a blog post to boost reader retention, drop it into a slide deck to clarify a strategy, or use it to make internal training documents actually readable. You just went from a block of raw text to a fully structured, exported diagram in a fraction of the time it would have taken to manually align a dozen shapes in PowerPoint. When your schedule is tight, the ability to turn text into clear diagrams in seconds ensures that your concepts aren't lost in a wall of paragraphs.